How's everybody doing? Welcome back to World of Outlaws 24. Let's get straight into it. We have got a showcase at Knoxville. Let's go and do it. Alright, so qualifying went not terribly. We qualified in 4th, so that's not terrible. I would have liked to go a little bit higher, but that's fine. We'll be starting first place out of heat number 4. Let's get straight into it. Alright, let's see how we go starting things off today. So starting off the front row, so see how we go. And we are green flag racing. Oh god, car drifted straight up. That was my fault. Yeah, I don't know, the car, it felt fast in qualifying, but it just didn't really want to stick where I wanted it to stick, so might have a little bit of a fight on our hands for this one, but we'll just do what we can and take what we get given. Well, I'm going to take whatever I can, but if a win's not on the cards tonight, then it's not on the cards. Perigo qualified worse than I did by a couple of positions, so that's odd, and I didn't even see where Peter Britton qualified, so he was fairly down the order. Yeah, no, the car's feeling much more stable in this heat race than it did in qualifying, so maybe tracks just come to us a little bit better. That's gone very high. The good thing is we're not absolutely driving away from the guys behind us, so that's always a bonus. It should be a good race by the time we get to the main. About halfway through this one, so fairly uneventful so far, which is always good when it's an uneventful race. Go fast, go sideways, go home. Let's start playing around with the low line, see how that's going. Not too bad. Yeah, low line's not terrible either. Car's definitely running good though. Very happy with the setup. And luckily I didn't have to do anything to the setup because I'm running the exact same setup that I ran last time I was in Knoxville, so makes it nice and easy not having to go through and try and tune the car when you've already got one that's pretty damn close to perfect for you. Alright, we're coming around, white flag is out. We are on to the last lap of this one. Grab a tear off. We got 3 and 4 to go, lovely jubbly. Right, so we're going to take the win for the heat. Good, good. Right, and we're not going to beat around the bush, we're going to get straight into the qualifier dash. No reason to play with anything. Right, let's see how we go here. We are outside second row, so we can just about go topside pretty quickly. Let's get ready to go for the dash. Phelps, it's not a name I recall seeing before. Decker next to us. Right. Let's see how we go here. These guys feel like they're really fast. Keeping up with Decker, which is good. Felt really too high there, but seems to have worked out for us. Wheel to wheel with Decker. Yeah, the guys up front are slightly faster than I am. I'd like to try and get down to where Decker. Oh god. Oh, that went terrible. Alright. You can see that spot to Decker. God, I'm faster at the start of the corners down low. Just hoping it's going to be like the last couple of events that we've done where the front guys just don't have the drive in the main. But we're racing at Knoxville, baby. That's all that matters. Wow, I'm dropping places now. I need to get back into my groove. And that's not my groove. I feel like I'm holding everybody behind me up, but that's how it normally happens in the dashes, is I'm slow, but when it comes time for the main, I generally pick up a lot of speed somehow. The track comes more to how my car's tuned, so we've got a couple of laps left to go with this one. Could have had the third position, but made a stupid move, so that is on me. Now you go, Heidecker. Can I get down the inside of you? Slide job. Oh, slid him for the end. Nice. Alright, so Peter Britton and Perigo are at the bottom of the pack for this one. That's interesting. Alright, so we're heading straight into the A main. We will be starting third place, which is about, well, that's not a bad spot when we got this many cars here. And I think it was a 50 lap A main, so let's get straight into it. Right, A main time. Tim Sears Jr. starting at a 13th place. Got Darren Smith starting in 15th. And Billy Green starting at a 20th. And we're starting second row inside, so let's see how we go. We are green flag racing. 7, keep it down nice and low off the start here. Keep it nice and clean. Whoa! Oh, that's not what I would call nice and clean. He hit me straight off the bat. Alright, Phelps. I may not be super nice to you when I come back up to you. If I come back up to you. You can stay down there, buddy. Grab a chair off. Turn your... Oh. So I dare say the track does feel like it's come to me a little bit, but first place is sort of making some headway away from me. Alright, that's second. Whoa. Right, let's see if we can make some work on. Was it Shepherd? Shepherd. Need to try and stick it up just a little bit higher in the corners. I'll actually stick it up in the high line in the corners rather than mid-high. Goes down to mid-high again straight away. Good job, Brent. Really need to get some qualifying laps out of the car. Good news is I think I'm slowly catching. We've got plenty of laps to do it with, so just gonna knuckle down and see what we can make happen. Definitely making up a little bit of time each lap on him. Oh, and that little bit might be a lot of bit that lap. And you touched the wall again, so you just lost everything you made up, dumbass. Alright, let's try that again. What I'm hoping to see is, after a little bit of time, the AI will normally switch up its racing line, so I'm hoping to see him go down to the low where for some reason I just went. Yeah, he's just found a big burst of speed. That or I'm falling on my face a little bit, which is probably the more likely of the two. But he can start working his way through the lap traffic first. Ericsson, oh god, he's taking people out already. Grab a lot of curb there. That slowed me down quite a bit, but we've got a lap, or half a lap before we catch up to green, so if I can get past him easily, that'll be good. Yeah, that guy that's winning, he's got damn good setup for this race. I tell you what. Up inside of green. And Richardson. Need you to stay going high, please, buddy. Thank you. So he's switched up his line, he's down low now, so hoping that I can catch up a little bit by running the high line on him. If I can run the high line nicely, that is. Jesus. Right, we got Maury up next. Just gonna duck down to the inside here. Right, we've definitely made up time on first place. We've got a big gaggle of cars up ahead, so gonna have to do my best to work my way through these ones as quickly as possible. But he has made it through them without any dramas at all. Ah, dude, why are you coming down on me, motherfucker? You got a lapping flag, stay in your line. Right, can we make something fun happen here? No, he's gotten away from me a lot from that. See what we can do, if we can run the high for a little bit to get around Margie. Hopefully she ducks down. I don't think she's gonna though, she's gonna be trying to keep up with her race, so that's fine. Can't even catch Margie, Jesus. Inside. Touching, get off! Jesus! The cars just velcro together the second you almost touch, and then there's nothing you can do about it. Alright, let's just hope that we can keep up, because he is just out of here when he gets past those cars. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of hoping for a yellow. Have a tear off, see what we can make happen. Making up a bit of time on him, he's struggling with that car up ahead. Definitely don't want to touch the wall. And and we're back to having to run the low line. I feel like my car's slower than everybody else's. There's just not much I can do to catch up to him, eh? Oh, what's with people coming down on me on the straights, man? It's like the third time that's happened. Oh, and again. These guys have got to start sticking to their damn racing lines when people are overtaking them, eh? Because this is the amount of cars that are coming down on me when I'm trying to come past them on a damn straight. Oh god, that was a massive wheel lift for him. I think that was for position as well. Oh god, look, again. Yeah, some of these lap cars are getting a bit ridiculous with what they're doing, eh? They're trying to race you for track position, but they should be yielding, well, not yielding, but being a bit more calm about it. Jesus. Those lap cars have just cost me second place. Yes, I'm going to be that guy that sooks about the lap cars this race, apparently. But Phelps has one coming to him. If I can catch him again. Because he's just stepping away. There's nothing I can do. I have to run the low line, but my car is so slow on the low line. And all the slow bastards are all running the damn high line, so I can't do anything about it. I guess I'm settling in for third now. Alright, let's see what we can do up here. It's only going to be a lap or two that I'm up here for, but I need to make the best of it. Fell off the line, so I lost all of the speed I had. God damn it, Brent. Why do you suck so bad? Grab a tear off. Now Phelps is up here as well, and he's fast up here too. So any advantage I had just went out the window. And with my terrible driving, there's nothing I can do about it. It's been a damn good race. The fact we're going flag to flag. There's Peter Britton. I'm coming to lap Peter Britton. That's just not right. Grab a tear off. Went up too hard. God damn it. And Perigo. I'm right on Perigo's back bumper apparently. Now you motherfucker need to get out of the way. That was one hell of a dive bomb. I don't get called into the shed for that one. Oh, got a few laps left. Can I make something happen up here? Probably not. Grab a tear off. He's just so fast, there's nothing I can do to keep up with him. And he's back up top. Can I do anything down here? He's going to cross back underneath me. Oh, we got a massive gaggle of cars up ahead of us. Ah, Phelps, man. Yep, no, he's just gotten stupid amounts of a drive out of there, so there's nothing I'm going to be able to do for second in this one. Whoop. Sending her a bit hard there. My God, he's just walked away. Where did he get that drive from? Right, well, we're coming around for the last lap. It's a weird one. Like, the car ran really well, but just lap traffic screwed me in this one. Sliding up and down the track and sideswiping me, slowing me right down. Right, I mean, we'll take third place. It's still not a bad showing, but a little disappointed. Right, so third place, I mean, it's still a damn good showing for Knoxville with as many cars we had during a showdown. I'll take it. I mean, Matt and Jimmy Phelps both got some good points, but Anthony Perigo and Peter Britton way down there, so I'm going to extend my lead by quite a margin, I think. Still a good payday, though. I missed the qualify goal, apparently, but still a good amount of skill points there. What do you mean I didn't get my sponsor goal? It was top 5. Well, that's some bullshit. Up next we have got Port Royal, but that is going to be one that we just skip past for the day, I think. We are going to go with Stone County Records. Yeah, so like I said, Port Royal, we've done that one before, so we are going to skip past this one. I'll show you the results at the end, and yeah, we'll see you then. Alright, so we're coming up to 2 laps to go. It was a fairly uneventful race, to be honest. I got out to the early lead and just sort of drove away. I got to, I think I lapped 4th place. And then there was a yellow flag, so that's why we're all bunched up and there's no one in front of me. But we're just cruising on down to the finish line, last lap here. Haven't seen Perigo at all. I probably passed him at some point, but the real shocker was, last time I saw him, Peter Britton was in stone dead last, so that's not going to be good for him for the season at all, but got the win for that one, so we will take that. Yeah, Perigo in 6th, yeah, so we've got a new bunch of crew that we're running with. Up next we have Kokomo. Alright, so we're coming up to the final lap of this one. Same sort of deal, we've already done this track, so just blasting through it, and we get a yellow straight off the bat. Lovely. Alright, so we've got a green-white checker for Kokomo Speedway. I did knock the laps down just because I didn't want to do another 50-lap race. Called me lazy, but for content that I'm not recording, I don't really want to do the 50-lappers, so we're coming around. We've got a green-white checker for the end of this one, so ended up with 27 laps rather than 25. That's interesting, but I suppose for the green-white checker, we'll come around, we'll get a checkered flag here. It was a bit of a bumper carry race. I think we had like 6 or 7 yellow flag events, so that's fine, we're done. We'll move on to the next one. Right, so next up we have got Sugarbush. It's not a track I've raced at before, so let's go and see how we go. Alright, so safe to say I am happy with this track, happy with the setup that I pulled out of my ass for it, so let's go and get straight into heat number 1. qualified in first, so obviously off the front row. Qualified first by a big margin as well, so really liking this track. It's nice and open and wide, and yeah, it's good so far. Let's see how we do with some other people on the track. Car just sets itself in nicely. So that can go way wide straight off the bat. Lovely. There we go, that's about what I want to see. Yeah, when the car gets set in just right, it just floats around. There's nothing going on with my force feedback, so again, that's generally how I tell if the car's set up very well, is what the force feedback's doing. I've got the tiniest little rumble, which I can live with. Yeah, car's set up absolutely beautifully. Let's try running down a little bit lower because it doesn't hate going down low either. Get out to the wall. Don't forget to turn in time. Have the guys behind you catch up a whole bunch. Let's go back to running my mid-track. Yeah, this track feels gorgeous to run. Yeah, so I've set all of the laps back up, so I'm doing 100% races again, not the 50% that I did for Kokomo, just to get it knocked out. But yeah, car's running really damn good, so hoping for a good result here tonight. I'm starting to go a bit quiet. I have been, well, this is track number 4 in one sitting, so it's the longest I've played it for. My arms are starting to feel it a little bit, but definitely helps knowing how to set the car up a little bit. Caught the cushion there. We've got 2 laps to go. The car behind us is keeping up pretty easily. It's not making me nervous or anything, but in there nice and deep. Catch the cushion, lovely. Come around, get the white flag, and we will be just about done for the A-main heat race. Heat 1, one of the 3. Right, last corner. And we're done. Lovely. Alright, don't need to do anything with the setup. I'm really happy with it, so we're just going to go and get straight into the next race. Qualifier dash. See how we go. It looks like we've got Peter Britton on our outside, so it's good to see him running back up near the front. Right. This track feels really nice to run. Wow. You got a damn good run out of that, my God. Come on, turn in, you bitch. Get a good run down the back straight. Lovely. This track feels awesome. He's getting such a good run on that bottom run. Keep hitting that cushion really aggressively. Ooh. Yeah, I was going to say that got close to the wall and then it hit the wall, so good job. See what we can do running a little bit lower. Straight underneath. Oh, cool. Cheers, dude. What the hell was that? Well, that was my fault. 100%. My God, see what I mean? The AI is still doing that crap where it comes down on you. I'm half track and he turns down into me. Alright, let's go again. Yes, I should have really backed off, I know that. But wasn't having any of it. Hey Peter, how you doing, man? Let's try and run a little bit lower, see if I can still run that without losing too much speed. Oh God. Let's just stick back where we know the car's happy, because it hooks up here. That drive I get mid-corner is insane. Alright, so we're into the last lap, so we're probably going to get second in this one, but that's perfectly fine. It's not like he's driving away from me or anything silly, so... Alright, bring it home in second. Lovely. Alright, so we're starting out a Heat 2 in the A main. Let's go and get straight into it. Alright, A main time. We've got Robbie Jackson starting out of the back end, Kevin Root starting in 11th, and Brett Thompson starting out of 16th. We're starting outside front row, so let's see what we can make happen straight off the bat. And we are green flag racing at Sugarbush. Car is hooking up nicely already, so that's good. We're dropping back up onto the cushion. Get that insane drive that we keep getting. And not let Britain drive away from us. Hopefully. Yeah, that drive that we're getting through the middle is awesome. I think that was for the lead. If not, we're very close to it. A little wheel with Britain is always good fun. He's always such a clean driver most of the time. And sometimes I think he's just getting one back at me because I'm not always the cleanest of drivers. Ooh, that went in a bit aggressively. Alright. So let's turn you bitch too close to the wall. Oh. It's definitely good having the AI right there all the time though. Just making sure that if I make a mistake, they're not going to be super nice about it. Got a tear off. Didn't do as much as I was thinking it would, but eh. Right. Starting to get into a groove here, which is good. Just get some qualifying lap times in, hopefully, before we catch up to the lap cars. Oh, the lap cars are doing a good job. I'm going to catch them by lap, I don't know, 7, 8. Ooh. And we still may catch them lap 8, but I feel like they're still doing a decent job. Alright, so we're definitely settled into a nice groove in this track. I'm liking this track, it's really fun to drive. Run on the top, there's not as much risk as some of the other tracks that we've run recently, where the smallest little hiccup and you are in the wall real hard. Right, so we're caught up to the tail end of the pack now. Going into lap 10. Stick her up nice and high. Hopefully be able to drive around the outside of these guys. Lovely. I'll work on catching up to the group tail ended by Reynolds. Jesus. Yeah, some of the tracks I'd tap the wall like I just did there and it'd whip the front end around and just about be race over for you. Right, we got Young that we're driving around the outside of next, and then we got Robinson. Robinson's also running the high line, so I'm going to have to duck and go down a little bit lower. No, they got a good drive out of there. Let's just keep it down. Bring it back up, lovely. We've caught up with Ericsson now. Alright, probably go underneath Ericsson because he's enjoying that high line, so let's just grab a footful of brakes, turn her in. 3 for 1 special, love to see it. I do like these really wide tracks, it just gives you a lot more confidence than the ones where it's half this width and you got a wall on the inside. Right, so we are catching up with what's that, 16th place of Barnes. Thing is, a lot of the people seem to have spread out a little bit, so I can run the high line most of the time. Go around the outside of Barnes. And Richardson, we're going to have to go down a little bit lower to try and get past you because you're running that high line too. It's fine, let's go down through here. Grab a little bit of brakes, feed her in, a little bit of throttle, lovely jubbly. Alright. Probably float back up to the cushion again. Lovely. Alright. Feels like it's been a really quick race so far. We're almost halfway through it already. 23 laps to go. Catching up with Margie Brooks. She's doing a damn good job there. Tear off and whoa, that was close, Margie. Start trying to catch up with Green in the orange car. Ooh, that was close to the wall. We'll tear off to get rid of that glob of mud, and we're going to go underneath Green. He's going to get a good run up there, but just give him a bit of space. Mostly pelt him with mud. Right, can we move back up? Yep, we're free from Green behind us, so now we're on to Smith. Work the outside around Smith, and we got Maury. I think was his name OG. That's a interesting name for a person. OG Maury. Alright. Good run up the inside. Grab the brakes. Feed her in. Lovely. I think I might have touched his front end a little bit. His car looked to wobble a bit. Right. So the car nicely down here. Oh, that's... Yep. That was me. Alright. Got a bit of fresh air in front of us for a couple of laps maybe. See what we can make happen. Get some more qualifying lap times in. We lost a little bit of time to Britain, I think, but nothing substantial, so just keep the pedal to the wood. Keep it going. Alright, we are catching up with, I think it flashed up and said it was Root. It is 10th place. Reynolds in 22nd. Alright, duck underneath there. Put a tear off. We'll go up. Catch the cushion again. Lovely. Around the outside of Root, and we're going to apparently go around the outside of Young. I thought I was going to have to duck down for him, but that's fine. Got Robinson again, also still running the high line. Definitely the place to run at this track though, when you can anyway. Up the inside, Lovely. We've got Mr. Unpronounceable by me. I'll be working on you really shortly, my man, and I think that's Ericsson. I'm starting to recognise this car. It is. Right. Can we get up the inside? No, he's going to have a better drive down the back straight than I do. Grab a little bit of the brakes, feed her in. Lovely. And Sears will touch his butt just a little bit. And we'll back run around the outside of Sears Jr. Right, we've got 10 laps to go. Yeah, this race is flying past. We got Diaz, you're up next, my mans. Down the inside. Lovely. And Thompson. Yeah, the top line here. Oh wow, we got awesome around the outside of him then. Top line here is definitely the place to be. In this car anyway. Alright. We're going a lot higher in this corner than I thought we probably should be, but it's letting me do it, so I'm going to keep doing it. It's fun. Going around the people that think they're running the top line, around the outside. Right. Catch him back up with Barnes to put him another lap down. Let's go up the inside of Barnesy. And Richardson, you're up next. Come on, turn in. Pull the tire off because it's starting to get a bit dusty. Gonna have a better drive up there, so I'm gonna hit it with a bit of a slide. Just to get back up to the cushion, run some more fast laps. Only got a couple of laps left to go, so that's always good. It's been a damn good race. We've been running flag to flag. I don't think there was a restart at the beginning. Alright, we got Billy Decker in 7th place. We're just about caught up to him. Got 3 laps left to go. So we'll be able to definitely get Billy. Right, 2 for 1 around that way. Lovely. Reynolds. Oh, accidentally touched Reynolds. Floated up a bit further. Ouch. Right, Dinkins. Oh, good. Caught that cushion. Yeah, just it feels so forgiving when you mess up here. 1 lap left. Can we get Dinkins in this last lap? Might be able to with an awesome run around the outside, but doubt it actually. Oh, we got the awesome run. No, he got good enough, but we're done. Lovely. What a great racetrack this is. Right, first place at Sugarbush. I like this track. Another good amount of points for the season standings as well. And nearly 32 grand. Not bad for a night's racing. Alright. No wear on the, or just wear on the car, no actual damage, which is good. And another trophy for the cabinet. And more celebrations in Victory Lane at Sugarbush. But that is that one done. Where are we moving on to next? That is Eldora, so that is probably going to be another skipped track, but that's fine. But that is going to do it for us today, guys. Thank you all for watching. As usual, hints, tips and tricks are always greatly appreciated. Until next time, be good or be good at it, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.